Get inside now. You know what they do to her if they find her reading?
I told her.
Did you tell her to get whip until her back look like yours? Tell her!
The whole concept of the game is to try to increase the importance, so kids understand the importance of reading and writing, and to know the history and how it was illegal for us to even learn how to read and write, and how reading is actually connected to freedom, even freedom today. So I put kids through a simulation where they are slaves back in South Carolina during the 1700s and 1800s.
Like, okay, I'm a slave, and I'm running, I'm getting through plantation to plantation, and all of a sudden somebody want to come to learn how to read and write, so I'm going, and I die. And then I got another life because he came with me, and it says, another runaway slave has joined you to your journey to learn how to read. He will fight by your side, and if you die, he will continue your journey and give you an extra life, and you can save it. I can save this girl.
Is that why you get whipped?
No. I ran.
And they catch you.
In the 1800s, they had to study David Walker, Dred Scott, Sojourner Truth, and Frederick Douglass. And these are people in the 1800s, in this century, who use literacy to make a difference.
You gotta earn 2,000 points to move from the 1700s to the 1800s, and then 2,000 to leave 1800s. Yeah, every 2,000 points to leave every station, and then when you earn 2,000 on the 1900s, then that's when you win the game.
Third time, I got clean away. Went north all the way. I got free.
You run because you was free?
I did.
Did you come back?
I did.
Why?
I read it the first time, and then I see how quick I did it, and then the second time I try to read it faster, but with more fluencies. 1841, former President John Quincy Adams, who was 73, and James McComb Smith, the first African American to earn a medical degree. Well, Brown later wrote his life story and created a paranormal called Mirror of Slavery, a scroll depicting his life as a slave. Fear became the best victory of the opposite cause. Those are 2 words. That was for fleeing to England. After passage of the Fugitive Slaves Act of 1850, he was last seen in 1864 live in Wales. You read those? Christians shall be excluded from a public school on account of race, color, or prejudice. This law went into effect in 1855, 6 years before the Civil War began. So you're not gonna count that one? I'm gonna just read this one over again.
You run till you was free?
I did.
Did you come back?
I did.
Why?
To teach.
Once they master every station and every reading component within that station, they are granted to the freedom station, so they're free. But they have not won the game yet. In order for them to win the game, they have to go back and teach reading. They have to teach someone else how to read.
Who should buy this game? Who should have this game?
Everybody. This is one of the best games you can find to be able to learn and be able to have some fun while you're learning. What game can you play that you can learn about your culture or learn about somebody else's culture and have some fun? I don't know, but I think this one, if Mr. Crews keep it up, then I think it's going to be one of the best games.
Journey to Freedom, The Power to Read and Write is an interactive game curriculum engaging students in literacy through participating in a simulation of a Southern slave character from South Carolina on a quest to freedom. The game exposes students to a balanced reading program that consists of 5 areas identified in the results of the National Reading Panel, which are phonemic awareness, phonics, fluency, vocabulary, and comprehension.